Hello darlings, welcome to my channel where I talk about mental health issues, what I'm making here in beautiful Ballarat. I love to knit and crochet. I see we have our little fur baby Lucy, and I live a quiet life with my husband here in beautiful country Ballarat, Victoria, Australia. Hello Lucy baby, I love you too. So sweethearts, how have you all been? This channel isn't just about me, it's about you guys as well. I like to hear how you are and what you're doing and what you've been up to and if you've had any challenges. I like to talk to you all, so please leave me a comment and let me know how your week's been. If it's the first time here, thank you, welcome for joining us. You're probably not joining on a typical episode today. This is a bit raw, this one. I haven't even put my makeup on for this one. And for my regulars that comment and everything, well, darlings, hello again. How wonderful. Hi, Julie, Lisa, Helen. Oh, yes, I've got beautiful people that comment on my videos. Judith, Jojo. Oh, sweet pea, sweet pea. Anyway, so, darlings, I turned the big 65 this year. I did it. I did it. It has been such a worry. You have got no idea. Well, darlings, I suppose we've got 65 years to get used to the idea of turning maybe 65 if we're blessed enough for that to happen. But I don't know. But this year it has been such a worry, this 65th birthday for me, because it's a big one. Just the worry that goes along with turning 65. It was like, for months, Bert's been saying, what will we do for your 65th? Do you want to go somewhere? Do you want to go out for tea? Do we have to book somewhere? No, I don't want to go out for tea. Plus, I don't like going out after 4 o'clock. I don't know what happened. As soon as my kids, I always had a curfew of 4 o'clock. You can't be out after 4 o'clock because the night air is coming in. Even in the summer, I do the same. So you have to be home by 4 o'clock. Unless they're going out to do something of a night. Well, that was different as they got older, of course. So I said, well, look, I don't know what to do. And then Richard popped around, my eldest son, who's building his big mansion. Well, anyway, he said to me, Mum, why don't you just have us all here for tea and we'll bring tea and we'll pay for our own teas and we'll just have it all together. Why are you looking that way, Lucy? Well, I thought that's a brilliant idea. Why not? Oh, that's your best side, is it, sweetheart? Okay, then. You want to hop down? I think she wants to go, guys. Sorry. There you go, Lucy. And I thought about it and I thought, that's a brilliant idea. Maybe I'll do that. So I talked to Simone. Simone and I talk every single day. Always chat to Simmy. And she said, that's a great idea, Mum. We could organise something like that. So she said, I'll get the orders off the boys and I'll do it. So Bert gave her money for ours and it worked out really well. And then Simone had all the pizzas delivered. So it was just really so easy. And we just went to the cheesecake shop and we bought cheesecakes, the ones that they like, because I can't eat it. Though I did have slices, 2 slices of cheesecake. I thought on my birthday, you've got to be able to celebrate. I got flowers from Anna Marie. I got flowers from my nephew. I got flowers from Bert. I got flowers. I don't think they're in shot, actually. Oh, yes, they are just there. From my neighbour. Anna Marie's are at the back. They're a huge bunch. And, of course, what goes with that is the delivery people dropping them off. Well, can you imagine Lucy? She was bailing everybody up. She was so naughty. I was very cross with her. In the end, I had to close the gate because I just didn't know what was going to be expected. And Lucy was going out of her head with nerves. So I closed the gate and that way she couldn't get out the front. So a wonderful day was had by all. And it sort of topped off a week that has been a bit worrying about the birthday. And Bert doing lots of SBS, secret birthday stuff. And he'd organised to have my big balloons done. And it also organised 20 coloured helium balloons with them. So when I got up yesterday morning, I went into the lounge room, as one does, to get one's phone, And would you believe it? I couldn't believe the whole roof was covered with helium balloons. It was beautiful. I loved it. I felt like a kid. I'm running with my nighties on, running through and grabbing the tassels and tying them in knots. And that would have been such a good video to get that. But it was just the moment, caught in the moment. And I loved it. I really loved the balloons. I thought that's something I've never had on my birthday is balloons. And I loved it. And the best thing was I was able to give some to the grandchildren to take home, and they loved them too. And when they came, they played with the balloons. Balloons are a wonderful thing for kids. So I was very happy with the balloons. And today, they're like me. They're all flopped around the floor. I've taken a photo so you can see. And they're exhausted from all the party revelling that went on last night. So that's what's happened this week with my birthday, and I wanted to share it with you. I've moved Anna Marie's flowers to just underneath the 65. They're absolutely beautiful. So, sweethearts, I was just about to say that we didn't even get a photo with the children because we were enjoying it so much we just didn't stop to take a photo. So I don't even have a photo of 2 of the cheesecakes that I ended up sending home the rest of them with Richard because I thought his family will eat them, whereas Bert and I won't. And I've only got a photo of the one that I shared with Jacinta and her family in the morning. But it was a wonderful day. I got this, this is right up my alley, isn't it? Isn't it beautiful? The ladies that drop off our eggs every week left this for me in the most beautiful fairy gift bag with a lovely card. I got beautiful gifts, I really did. And the children had put in money, so they'd given me a lot of money so that I can buy some new runners because I've worn my runners out. And I said I'd really like some new runners when they asked what I wanted to do. And I was honest, so there you go. Been a good birthday. But my projects have suffered because of my nerves this week. I was trying to think what to talk to you about, and I thought, for some reason, I haven't worked on my projects this week, and I haven't got anything to show you that's finished. I have been working on my on my foxy scarf. So I'll show you it so far. It looks a little bit weird, a bit like a rabbit. So this is how it will go. That's the tail, and there's her 2 little feet, and this comes around here somewhere, and this will be her head. So her head goes on here somewhere, and then it clips up here. Isn't it gorgeous? I'll just feel like I'm in the 1920s when I wear this. So, but there's still a lot of work to go on it. I've started doing her ears, and I have unpulled them 4 times. They are knitted in the round, and there's not many stitches. Helen's Mousy Makes podcasts. I don't know how you make those tiny toys. I really don't, because it's difficult when there's a few stitches. There's only 20 on these ears, and you have to decrease after doing a few rows. You know how it goes. And, oh, it's a pill. It's an absolute pill. What I think I'm going to do now is I'm going to just knit them on normal needles, and then I'll just sew it up, and I'm not going to knit them in the round. They'll be so much easier to do than doing it the way I've been doing it. So that's what I'm working on at the moment. Philip's blanket is progressing slowly, and I haven't really done that much on it. It feels like, because every round now takes me over an hour to do, so it's time consuming, this particular pattern. But it's so pretty. I'm very happy with it. I try to do a round every day, the same as I try to do my diamond dotting for 20 minutes a day, my piano practicing for 20 minutes a day, and I do my exercise bike, which also takes me 20 minutes a day. So I've got those 3 things that I do every single day. So I don't know what else to talk about today, apart from just the week has just left me overwhelmed, and today I just need the day off and just to think about absolutely nothing except doing as minimal as possible. So not even any washing today. I did have the house all cleaned up before I went to bed, and the dishwasher was all stacked ready to go on. So that was really good to do. I hate getting up to a messy house. I can't cope with it. So I'll have to give my flowers some love and attention, of course. because after all, that's what they need, don't they? And I've already noticed that some are starting to wilt, so they'll need to go outside in the cold tonight. I won't leave them in. So what are you working on? I'm hoping to start some socks that Jacinta actually helped me with on Saturday, but I couldn't get my head about it. I just couldn't. I think it was the birthday coming up that night, last night, and I just couldn't get my head around it. So it is what it is, isn't it? So I'll start the socks, hopefully have something to show you next week. Possibly I might have this finished. I've brought the eyes and I've brought the nose. So it might be finished by next week, I hope. So I've got something to show you. What are you working on? I would like to know in the comments what you're working on, if you're working on anything, because handwork is so good for our mental health. There's something about sitting and knitting and going into that land. I do it every single day because I need to do it. And I've got loops that I put in to cut out excess noise that I sometimes need to, because we're quite close to a busy highway here. And I hear the trucks. And I've got good hearing, and I hear the trucks going through the gears. And they've got a lot of gears, trucks, haven't they? I notice that. I notice that a lot if I try to film outside. So it is, yeah. Anyway, so I can't film outside now. It's really, really cold. So I still haven't fixed my bunny's ear. That's another thing I want to do. I want to crochet my bunny an ear. Where is Bunny? There's Bunny. I'm going to crochet or knit, probably knit her a nice long droopy ear. So she's going to be a bit different to the mate, but that doesn't matter. We can all be different. We don't all have to be exactly the same. She doesn't mind. She won't see it. I'll make sure that she doesn't see it, that it's not in her face. So I'm still going to be working on that. Hopefully I'll get that. I was going to make one, but I looked at the fabric I had and I thought, no, I'd rather do something with some wool, make a furry one with some mohair. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to sign off now, darlings. I don't know if you had a cup of coffee with me. I hope you did. I've actually had a cool drink of mineral water, and I've put a hydrolyte in it because I just feel so exhausted. I thought it might give me a boost. And I'm going to go and watch some Mousy Makes podcasts now, because I haven't done my bike today. I think I might have said that I have, but I actually haven't, because I just haven't got there. So I'm sending all my love from beautiful Ballarat. Please leave me a comment. Let me know how you're going. And take care. God bless. Put yourself first, and then everything else will fall into place. Lots and lots of love from beautiful Ballarat. God bless.